I mean, honestly, this is just like embarrassing and such a waste of everyone's time that you made this video that is so wrong. Like this is honestly, I am aggravated that I just took time out of my night not spending time with my children to deal with this bullshit.
Hello everyone, it's Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. I know that intro was so obnoxious. I hope someone is slightly impressed by me standing on my head on a spinny chair. I about busted my ass and fell into the wall, but I was dedicated to the bit, okay? I was ready. Anyways, I'm still out of breath. Hello, how is everyone doing today? Okay, so today's video, this is a very special one to my heart. Many of you were probably clicking on this like, really? And yeah, we're this video is going to be packed. We have so much we're going to talk about. This is going to be kind of a 1-year anniversary, recapping, discussing some things, and talking about the entire situation with Maverick the collection. So if you guys don't know, around this time last year, I actually made my first video about a specific multi-level marketing company. And with that, it led to many different things and so much more. And it blew up into far more than what I expected. And I know many of you have been wanting an update. And since the CEO herself has made a little update from a year ago herself, I decided, you know what? Why not make it a lighthearted, fun video? So in today's video, there are going to be multiple parts to this. Real quick recap. There's going to be so much that I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to try and recap this to the best of my ability. We have it to where I made a deep dive a good while ago. That was the first video that I posted up, which is currently private now for reasons I will explain later. Then I made a second update talking about the major problems. And then now we are almost a year into it. So I want to hop into all this. So there is going to be a part of this where I actually do recover the company, because if you guys don't know, I remember there being an announcement about the fact that this MLM wasn't an MLM anymore, which I was like, oh, great. Yay. I love when companies pull their heads out of their ass and stop doing that. Apparently that's not the case from what she's saying. Anyways, I make commentary videos. This is going to be more of a fun, lighthearted video, I would say, in my opinion. So let's get into it. Back to last year, around this time, I was 21. I was right before my birthday. I'm 22 now. So like we're literally getting close to my birthday happening. So yay. But 21 at the time, made a video about this new MLM. I came across it because someone said, hey, you like looking into new MLM companies, so here is this new MLM company. So according to a post made on February 1st by the CEO, Stephanie Jonas, this is the caption that says that essentially Maverick the Collection is a direct sales and network marketing clothing company that I launched in my garage in 2019. To date, we have over 300 Mavies across the US selling our clothing and building teams. I love the company we have built together over the last 4 years and excited for all the new changes happening in 2023. She talks about, you know, herself and her family, which again, I'm not going to get into, but we recently relocated our warehouse from California to Naples and knew this was the time to open our first brick and mortar. We are located within wherever and have opened in less than 1 month. The support and love have been unmatched. Our plan is to open a second store within the year and then moving into franchising the space. We are constantly bringing on new size fittings, mostly up to a size 16, and try to hit every category of clothing. Styling, business mindset, real life, and humor are my strong suits. You will see all of this while following me. Thank you for being here. We would love to get to know you all. Please comment below if you're new here. So they are saying and clearly discussing, according to February 1st, that this is a network marketing company. You guys know I talk about these types of companies. Now, I know a good while ago there was the discussion about how they were going to change things and not be an MLM, but now, according to February 1st, they're a network marketing company still. So I'm kind of like, what? Anyway, so that was what I knew at the time, and that is what they're saying today. So that is what we cover on here is network marketing. And so that is who they are. They are a clothing company. So from what I've personally seen and from what has been displayed to me is it is a way where you can essentially start your own boutique. So you can get a starter kit from what I'm reading into. You can get involved and essentially become a boutique owner where you can utilize the resources or the clothing development that they have offered to you so that way you can sell and make a profit, which, okay, honestly, the concept of the business I think is brilliant. I love that there are ways for people to start their own businesses and grow and have access to services and things a little bit easier, right? However, as we know, I'm not the fan of the network marketing side. I'm not a fan of recruiting people or incentivizing people to recruit into a system. And as sad as it is, we know the statistics around multi-level marketing companies. And so with that, I don't have a very good taste in my mouth about the company in general. So with that, I discussed this MLM, brought up about how my personal feelings, etc. Now, if you guys do or don't remember, in that video, I believe there's a few things that I accidentally didn't say correctly. Now, a lot of you guys know the infamous I mispronounced the company name, which I personally think the Maverick Collection makes more sense than Maverick the Collection, but that's my personal goofiness, okay? So that was what I messed up on, and apparently that was a big no-no, and someone got real pissed at me over that. Then I accidentally misspoke about a compensation plan discussion and a few other things, which in all reality, I recognize I mentioned, and I went out of my way, mind you, to correct. Because if you guys know, on many of my videos, if you guys literally say, hey, you know, you kind of worded this wrong, or hey, you did this incorrectly, or actually how you say it is X, Y, and Z, I'm very adamant about listening to that. Why? Because I'm not trying to be a fucking idiot on the internet. I want people to feel comfortable with correcting me with certain things because I want to be very good about it. I also want to be very clear though, that at the end of the day, I can share my opinions about a company. And that was a lot of what I did do. I discussed my personal beliefs from what I was displayed about the company and so much more. And so with that, I actually got DMs from the actual CEO, which if you guys want to see the amount of Instagram stories, voice memos was literally on this previous video. It's made a long while ago, so I'm not going to bring that back in here. But anyways, the absolute unhinged behavior that I experienced from the CEO was wild. It was literally like I never expected that. Now, don't get me wrong. I have dealt with absolutely intense MLMers before, but this was just a different level of unhinged in my opinion. And either way, even after I received those DMs, I was still adamant about hey, oh no, I accidentally misspoke about something. Let me make it really obvious to my subscribers because I'm not trying to mislead people. I am going to share my perspectives, but at the end of the day, if I need to correct something, I'm going to correct it because no shit. I'm not stupid, nor do I want to get sued. Duh. She vocalized many times about how, man, I shouldn't have popped off on you like that. Here's some information. Here's the compensation plan. And I was like, you know what? I have had it to where I have maybe not been the best person at times in my life. I'm young, but I have had my moments. We all have. So I honestly thought at the end of the day, you know what? I'll correct my stuff. You don't have to like me. You don't have to think I'm a good person. That's personally fine. But of course, I'll correct things because I'm not an idiot. I had several of her top leaders come to me and harass me in a comment section of an Instagram picture, just losing their shit on me, grown women just going off. And it was absolutely unhinged. I had so many different comments about me, about how I look, about who I was as a person, making fun of my self-development journey. And even one person went as far to say as I was at fault for being in an abusive relationship, weird like that, right? Stephanie, the CEO, was the one hopping in on it, which I can only say allegedly she was a part of creating that culture and encouraging that type of behavior. Because I remember vividly posting up on my story saying, I know y'all see and are very active about defending me, but don't harass these people. Don't go into their DMs. That's not what we need to do because at the end of the day, that is unhinged behavior that yes, we can joke about, but we need to leave over there because that is not something I wanted to waste my time and energy on. And all of the things that were being said was just random toxic behavior. So with that though, that's kind of a recap of what I had experienced. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of look into the MLM again, because here's the thing. I took down my original first video that was a deep dive because I was even though I am that adamant about making sure I have my together, okay? Even though I misworded things and I went out of my way to say, hey, community tab, comments, everything, I accidentally messed up. Please everyone know that I misworded on this. I was like, you know what? I'm going to private it because I know I can do better as a creator. I want to be adamant when I f up on something. And I was like, someday maybe I will talk about this better. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk and do a mini recap of the company. So if you are new here and looking into the MLM side of this company, I will definitely share that. And I'm also going to be very adamant about sharing alternatives that I would recommend to be a part of that would be better, in my opinion, than this company. So right here, it says become a Mavi, maybe. It says join Maverick. So this is still here and saying how you can schedule a call with the CEO. So this is on the website. This is currently February 28th, 3:16 p.m. as you guys can see on the screen recording, because I have had some, in my opinion, alleged issues with this individual quickly changing websites, allegedly, so that way I look like I was a liar, even though I already had the screenshots of recordings. But anyways, this is a screen recording, Tuesday, February 28th, 3:16. This is where we are at, and this is what the current website states. It says join Maverick for $50, purchasing a starter kit. Starter kit includes first 10 months, $10 fee, marketing materials, and training packets. So this is very similar to what we usually see when it comes to joining an MLM. So ever dream of owning your own boutique, but don't know where to start and don't have thousands to invest? Love fashion, already have a social media following? Do you want to live life on your own terms? Maverick is an affiliate style boutique that allows you to carry zero inventory while having all the benefits of owning your own boutique. We provide you with the access to a back office, a website that has thousands of pieces ready to shop, support in trainings, marketing material, and professional photos, 30% profit margin on all sales, plus ability to earn free clothing, bonuses from building teams, and incentive trips. 30% profit margin I think is great, but with the way that she's discussing this, I personally have seen there are so many different websites that I have witnessed that have offered options like this without the MLM aspect and without having to do all this crazy. You know what I mean? There are amazing ways to start your own business and be able to sell clothing if you want to do the dropship style. There really are. I'm not judging that. I know anyone wants to start their own business. That's wonderful. Congratulations. I think that's great. I just personally think that there are many other options out there, and I will have some links in the description below that I personally think is far better than investing in an MLM. If this wasn't set up where you can benefit off of building teams and incentive trips and all of those things and like MLMs do, then I wouldn't have an issue, because if it wouldn't be an MLM, then there's nothing to bitch about. Like, I don't care that it's literally a regular company. But when it's an MLM, that's a different story. So under 400 stylists across the US, the opportunity is huge. Free shipping on all orders over 75, nationwide shipping from our warehouse in Florida, opportunity to earn up to 150 shop credit within your first 100 days with our Fast Start program. Sponsor, you could also earn up to $400 in bonuses, 30% profit margin on all clothing, 0 inventory to carry, 30% discount on samples you want to purchase for yourself, exclusive live selling feature just for Maverick stylists, earn an extra bonus for your own personal sales on top of your profits, and choose to build a team and have the opportunity to earn a monthly bonus from their sales. Monthly ring bonuses and one-time ring promotion bonuses. In order to sign up, become a maybe, you must sign up using a stylist join link, and you can find a stylist here. If you cannot find a stylist near you, please email us at Hello Maverick, the collections. We're going to look at the compensation plan and income disclosure statement. And I know we're mainly focusing on the business side of that, but I know a lot of people when they're joining, sometimes they're not focusing always on the product. And again, that's great. Like if they have good product, like phenomenal, congrats, good for you. But bare minimum, I don't fucking care. I'm talking about the income disclosure statement. Now, I actually think this might be the income disclosure statement that I reviewed last year. So they don't have an updated one, and I don't know why, because there's some companies that have the 2022 one. But again, I am only going by what is live on their website. That is literally not my fault. If anyone likes to send me the update, I will gladly display that and link it in the description below. But until then, this is what the company is displaying on their website, and that is the current update information. So Maverick the Collection income disclosure statement for 2020. This is a really important thing because it shows amount of money, ranks, etc. that you could pretty much be expecting. So it says the income statistics above are for all stylists in the US in 2020. To be a stylist, one pays $20 a month administration fee. In addition, the statistics above also show the income for bonus qualified USA stylists who are eligible to earn downline commissions in 2020. There was 158 stylists according to the 2020 statistics. That was 93% of the company. Average hours worked per week, 5 hours. It looked like the low annual income was 0, average was 1,607, and then the high was $58,586.80. And looking at that, honestly, from what I've personally seen and my opinion, when it comes to statistics and numbers, I personally think in order to get the most accurate understanding of what majority of people are experiencing when it comes to income is going to be showing a medium number, not an average, because again, if there is one person that makes 60K in 1 year, literally 90% of them make like $50, there's going to be a higher average. Whereas if you show median, you're going to be like, wow, we have 100 stylists here. And then when we look at the median and the median is $50, it's not that high, right? Again, this is showing averages. In my opinion, working a decent amount and only making that much, not including taxes, fees, etc. To me, that's not a good opportunity. And to me, that's not worth the investment because again, they mentioned how there was a $20 monthly administration fee. You have the option of getting inventory or drop shipping from what I have heard, just many different opportunities in general. And I don't know. I don't personally like that kind of income at all. I think that's exceptionally low, especially if you're working several hours a week and hardly getting anything. To me, it's replicating some data that I've talked about how most people in these MLMs don't make a lot of money. And it's really sad because at the end of the day, I want people to make money. I want people to be able to find side hustles that fit for them. Like our world is hard. It's horrible that people have to take on so much to make extra money and try and make ends meet. But it also really upsets me at the end of the day that MLMs exist. And in my opinion, MLMs are scams that you shouldn't be a part of, period. Now, lead stylist, of course, it says that there are 7 people at this lead stylist. I would like to add, these numbers probably have significantly changed because this is from 2020. And if anyone has that document, please send it my way because I want to see it. But 2020 annual looks like $43,114.30. The low was $3,583.53, and then $14,499.38 was the average. So again, putting in that much time, I think every single week, working, not including fees, maybe possibly cost to hold inventory, that's got to be a lot. And then again, what if inventory doesn't sell? Because that is just a reality that people have to accept when it comes to holding inventory. If they do decide to, that can potentially be a problem. So I don't really see this as a lucrative business opportunity in my opinion. And again, I would like to really quickly read off that it says the average for all stylists that were bonus qualified and not was $1,340.59. And the median, which I love the median, thank you for putting this on here, that would be around $340.87. And in my opinion, that would be the more accurate number. So if the median amount of participants are only making $340.80, and you're not including subtracting the costs to get started with this, that sounds, in my opinion, like a opportunity. And again, a lot of people are like, well, you don't have to make millions of dollars in multi-level marketing companies to be successful. And I fully agree with that. I don't think that everyone's version of success is always the same, but my version of success is not being in the negatives and not hardly making anything when you're literally busting your ass. You know what I mean? Because I know there's got to be a lot of effort to market off a boutique, talk about it, promote the products, be aware of the products that you are selling and everything. And with that, it would really disappoint me to see someone invest a lot of time and possibly have no return on that. And talking about the MLM side of it, because the MLM side, we've seen numbers replicated that this isn't, you know what I mean? MLMs are not a good idea. In my opinion, I think some of the products that they have actually could do really well in certain demographics, depending on where you are. I've actually heard that the one store that Stephanie has is doing really well, which honestly, great. We love an actual like physical store that's not an MLM. I applaud that. I love that. But in regard to the actual MLM side and everything, I do not support that. And I think it's an absolute mess. So real quickly, I want to go over the actual compensation plan again, because I like to make sure I read through all of it. Drop shipping or affiliate commission. So you sell the clothes, that is the affiliate commission, which is I believe 30% that you make, which is again, pretty damn good, I would say. I actually would really like to know the markup and how expensive that can get, because you know how there's some boutiques where like the cost is like insanely high. You know what I mean? So I wonder if the pricing is actually good, because that could also really potentially help out a lot of people's success when it comes to actually having a boutique, is if they don't have too crazy prices, because that would probably help out when it comes to people purchasing. Personal sales bonus is when you have sold 1,000 or more in personal sales volume in a calendar month, in addition to your retail profit, you'll earn a personal sales bonus, which is calculated paid upon your monthly PSV. So personal sales volume is the total of all sales credited to a stylist in a calendar month from orders placed with Maverick at the retail price by customers of a stylist. Team sales volume is actually the sum of personal sales volume of the stylist and all the stylists in the downline. So it looks like for team sales volume, I'm going to be honest, I feel like that could be worded better in my opinion, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like that they have it to where you can grow through the ranks with personal sales, which yay, we like seeing that. In my opinion, from reading this though, I kind of think it's highly unnecessary then to do this MLM side. My perspective is, if I would do this, and if I would want to incentivize people, and if I want to give them more incentives for selling and growing as a business owner, I would offer that, but without the MLM side to it. Like, to me, the MLM side is unethical, but additionally, I personally believe that it's highly unnecessary, because if you can incentivize people to sell and grow and achieve marketing knowledge and hold a boutique, I think that would be brilliant, because this concept of this is smart. Okay, let's be real, here it is. And with that, I feel like if she cut out the MLM side of it 100%, and if she had it to where there, yeah, maybe were incentives of, oh my God, you just sold 10,000 a month, here's a bonus for you, that's great. I just don't like how there's an MLM side attached to it. And I think it's honestly what kind of breaks my heart too, is because I literally see so many people who are owners of MLMs, or people who are like high up leaders in network marketing companies, or just so many people that are participants in general that genuinely have like the drive and the capacity to learn and create something amazing. And it really breaks my heart when there is a good idea and a good concept in place that really can help and develop people. But I feel like there's this little side of it that kicks in. I'm like, damn it, Bethany, we could have had a good idea. So the Fast Start product rewards, which is honestly not a bad idea at all. It has it to where your FSPSB totals to $750 or more for your day 1 through your day 40. You will earn Fast Start wholesale product credits to 75, and then so on and so forth if you keep growing, which I think is honestly not a bad idea. Again, additional incentives and credits to help towards growing your boutique I think is really cool. I don't think that's a bad idea. Fast Start sponsor bonuses. So building a team for stylists can change your business, and it all starts with you introducing the income opportunity to others. We call this personal sponsoring. Fast Start sponsor bonus reward stylists for the extra efforts put forth to recruit and train new personally sponsored stylists. So when you personally enroll stylists, earn any of the 3 Fast Start wholesale product credits, you will also earn a Fast Start bonus credit, sponsor bonus for each one when you are qualified in the monthly commission period in which the Fast Start product award was earned. So this is a time where if you are recruiting someone, then you can get additional incentives for that. Again, I don't personally like the wording on this. We're like, oh, this is the income opportunity to others. It again is not really honest, because when the FTC says that most people literally make nothing in these companies, I mean, yeah, if you actually are able to sell products, then like congratulations, great. But like, it's an MLM though, and we've run into a lot of those on my channel. Okay, so level bonuses. So this is rewarding stylists for building teams. So this is an additional bonus now that is actually having it to where you make, it looks like a different percentages according to the number and levels determined on your paid as ranks. So this is where the benefits of having individuals on your team can kick in more. But then going into this number 6, one-time rank promotion. So achieve a new rank your first time is an accomplishment. Maverick recognizes the first time rank promotions to master stylist or above, the rank promotion bonuses for each one. So if you can hit a rank, which you can sell products and grow through if you would like, you can hit these certain levels and get these bonuses. Rank maintenance. So it says after you've been promoted to a new rank, you may earn a rank maintenance bonus in future months when you consecutively achieve that rank more than 1 month in a row. You will not receive a one-time rank promotion and maintenance in the same month. So if you achieve master stylist in November for the first time, you'll receive a one-time rank promotion bonus in December. You'll achieve master stylist again. You will then receive a rank maintenance bonus. So again, my personal experiences when it comes to witnessing so many different MLMs for so many years is there are people who fall into the, I want to recruit more because that can be easier, more substantial money. And I've just seen that completely go to hell in a handbag. And majority of people that I have seen that are uplines, for example, in any MLM, most of the time they have a downline. I usually never find top leaders that don't have teams. That's what I'm saying. And so a part of me is thinking, is it something that like, yes, you can grow through with products and that's great. Congrats. But I don't like how there's still that aspect where people can grow through recruiting people into a system. Like genuinely, that's to me not ethical. If you cut this out, this concept is great. Incentivizing people to grow throughout the company because they actually legitimately sell products, because they grow as a boutique owner. Chef's kiss. That's good. I love that. When we have the MLM side connected to it, that is when I have an issue. That is when I get really pissed off about this because it's not necessary. And really, a lot of these companies that are MLMs, they're not needed. We can have people and teach real life skills and encourage great trainings and growth in business without doing this. I know I talked about how if majority of the ways they're making money, that is a big old alarm that there could be a pyramid scheme. This is one of the companies where they have it to where you can have both options. So for example, the rank promotion bonus, you can get that if you strictly sell, or from what I can see, you could also get that if you recruit people too. It just kind of depends on if you sell a ton of clothes or if you also have selling and then having it down. Like, I don't fuck with it, but I'm going to acknowledge that, right? At the end of the day, this is what the company looks like. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this is by far not one of the worst MLMs I've seen. I'm going to be completely real with you here. I like the idea of setting people up for success, but I feel like there's a better way of doing it. Like for example, I think that you can easily, in my opinion, have it to where you can do drop shipping or you can have your own boutique, because there's a website called Fair and they have it to where you can connect with other businesses, small businesses, and other wholesalers that can provide you with really great products, and you can have your own boutique or online store and have it to where you can get that started. Also, there are really wonderful websites like, for example, Squarespace. There we go. Squarespace, GoDaddy. Those are wonderful platforms that you can utilize, that you can create your own website very, very easy. I literally had an old job where I would recommend people to go to use those platforms because they were the most user friendly. And honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like it is far better for you to go about it like that and find other ways of starting a small business than this, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, funding and being a part of an MLM is not the most ethical by any means, and still there are numbers and other unethical stuff that can be attached to this system. Now, while yes, I can acknowledge the fact that I'm really happy that there are ways of growing and developing in a company and getting incentives for selling products and actually having external sales. Wonderful. We love that. Still don't like the MLM side. The biggest thing that has stood out to me the most when it comes to this company is not always just the fact that this is a part of the network marketing industry. And I do see some good in it. I do not personally think that this is a pyramid scheme, but I do think it is an MLM. And I don't think that MLMs are ethical. The worst thing about this company was unhinged behavior that came from the CEO. And also, I do not like at all her perspective on people who discuss companies like this because she labels it as cyberbullying. I think everyone should know that, because if you are going to get involved with a company like that, I think you should be aware of the people you're working for, essentially, or working with, mind you. There we go. Because I don't personally think that Stephanie is an individual I would trust. And from the personal experiences I've had, other people have had negative experiences. I would label this as a company that just because of the CEO's behavior and other top leaders' actions and immaturity alone, I would stay far away from it. Because it is a part of the network marketing world, I do not trust that. I don't believe that the studies lie at all when it comes to this industry, and I would recommend staying far away. Yes, there can some positives and better things that exist that are far better compared to a lot of other companies in this world, but I still have my personal beliefs on that, and of course I can have those. So real quickly, my final thoughts that I would like to say. I always think it's very important to say, as content creators and everything, be very open to correcting yourself and growing as a creator and adjusting if you have up, because that is very important for the conversation, the world that we live in, and the entire niche as well, because it's important to be like, hey, I can do better, because that's literally how you become a good content creator. I thoroughly believe that I learned a ton of lessons when it comes to that situation. I think it's important to acknowledge that we can give reviews and commentary on these things. No, it is not negative. It is perfectly fine to be critical of companies and people and things that are going on, because what we really should be focused on is making sure that people are investing their hard-earned money into things that are going to be really beneficial to them, or at least worth their time and effort and risk for everything. If you are also someone who wants to talk about an MLM company or review it, I think being very, very adamant about your language, how you vocalize things, be very obvious and clear when things are your opinion, display information, have evidence to uphold your opinion or argument if you would like, but you are able to have conversations about companies. If she's doing better and if she's literally genuinely developing an actual boutique, I'm going to be honest, I've literally talked about moving out of Florida. I would go and visit one of her boutiques and check out the clothing, because I am all about supporting legit boutiques and companies. And hell, if she ever were to decide to remove the MLM stuff in general, I would literally get so excited. I support that kind of stuff. I don't support MLM stuff and the network marketing shit. I support actual legit boutiques. And if she has the capacity to expand and grow a legit business and encouraging other people to have legit businesses as well, that's awesome. And that's exactly what I want. So that was my little recap as well. I know this might not have been like as petty or messy as some people would have wanted to, but I feel like I have grown up a little bit more and I like that side of me. And I have my moments where I joke around, but I wanted to make this a recap. I wanted to kind of make this video as like, yes, I'm going to joke about some experience of mine because I can. But at the end of the day, I'm wrapping it all up. We're done on this end. Recapped. I know she has recapped in her personal stories. I'm recapping on here. I'm also made a more updated version of my perspective on the company and have more accuracy for sure for what I would like to show, because I think that's important to have. Yeah, and that was it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you guys think about today's video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.